first name that my director gave to follow and observe was you.
Oh my god, okay. I mean, I always wanted to be an actor, but I didn't have the confidence to say it out loud because as a child I was bullied for the way I looked. So I was like, अब मैं इनको बताऊंगा मुझे actor बनना है, फिर तो ये और मजाक उड़ाएंगे.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
What is your biggest fear in life and how do you plan on overcoming it?
Okay, that's actually a very heavy question.
Hello, I'm Ananya Panday and welcome to the So Positive podcast. So lately I've been feeling a little poetic. तो मैंने मेरे अगले गेस्ट के लिए एक शायरी लिखी है. So I'm gonna make you hear some शायरी. In the digital dunya's vibrant embrace, Ankush Bahuguna finds his place. Jokes का जादू और wit का राग, उसकी हर बात है एक अनोखी दास्तां का शबाब. Hello Ankush, how are you? Thank you for being here. Can I tell you something very random?
Okay.
When a film that I've done recently, there's something that I had to learn about being a content creator, and that I had to do some research on it. And the first name that my director gave to follow and observe was you.
Oh my god, okay.
So that's.
And you're great in the movie, so.
Thank you.
Both of us.
No, but yours was the first reference, and I started following you on Instagram after that. And I went on like a spiral of seeing all of your videos.
That is so sweet.
So you're very, very funny.
Thank you.
So my first question is, I heard that you were an architect before, and now you're a content creator. So how did you make that jump?
So it's so weird because I never wanted to be an architect. I always wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
But when I was
now you have a new page where you're putting up all your acting videos.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I always wanted to be an actor, but I didn't have the confidence to say it out loud because as a child I was bullied for the way I looked. So I was like, अब मैं इनको बताऊंगा मुझे actor बनना है, फिर तो ये और मजाक उड़ाएंगे. So I thought I'll think of something new, like I want to be an astronaut or something. I don't know. And then ये मजाक होते मैं actually I got into an architecture school. And then one month into my course, I was like, ये तो नहीं करना है. Like I don't want to be an architect, but I didn't know what else to do. So graduation kara as an architect. And then I think the moment I let go in life, it took me to content creation and writing and everything. And yeah.
And how are you enjoying it?
I'm thrilled because content in the world of content creation, you create your own world and you don't have to depend on like a director or a producer to believe in you so that you can do something. You can just take up your phone, create content and
That's such a nice thing. You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah. See, I believe that there's an audience for everybody. You just need to find yours. And
That's
I think
so true.
As a content creator, that really enables you. So I'm really enjoying it.
And you said when you were younger, you used to get bullied and you didn't have the confidence to speak about the fact that you wanted to be an actor, but your mum is an actor as well. So how did she support you and, kind of push you and help you pursue your dreams?
My mother's biggest support was that she didn't judge my interests. Like for example, as a child, if I wanted to dance, if I wanted to sing, she was always supportive. So I think that's the kind of silent support that you need so that you know that, okay, if I ever have to tell her that I want to be an actor, I can just walk up to her and be like, Mummy, मुझे अब acting करनी है, and she'll understand. So I think that was her biggest support, and I think it's also in the blood, I guess, because she's an actor. So yeah, drama runs in the Bahuguna blood. If you've seen any of my content with my mom, you know she's over dramatic and
fab.
Yeah,
she's fab.
Yeah,
and you're a big advocate for breaking gender norms, and you have a lot of fun with fashion and with beauty. So how important is speaking out about gender norms for you?
See, Ananya, I'll be very honest. I think I also come with a lot of cisgender privilege. So it's very easy for people to listen to someone like me when I say it's okay for men to do makeup. But there have been so many non-binary folks, trans folks, gender fluid folks who've been doing this for years and years. But nobody really, listened to them. So I feel like I also acknowledge the fact that I have cisgender privilege, which is why people might be listening. But I'm definitely not the first one to be doing this. And I didn't start the page with the motive of doing this. I started a makeup page because I liked doing makeup in lockdown और मम्मी को बिल्कुल makeup करना नहीं आता था. And I was like, चलो, let me step up because it was lockdown. We couldn't hire people to do it.
Even I learned threading and waxing and all in the lockdown. How to become a parlor.
Lockdown taught us everything. So I think I just started a page as an experiment. And I wasn't supposed to tell people about it. I thought I'll just make a page, I'll keep uploading content, and maybe one day people will discover it. And then it reached 10K.
It was like a secret page.
Yeah, it was a secret page. And then it reached 10K followers, and I got greedy and I announced it. I was like,
but even though you're cisgender, as you said, you must have still faced certain stereotypes and negativity.
course.
So how is that? And how did you deal with it?
See, just as a man who's making makeup content, I do get trolled a lot on the internet. And especially like, for example, when you come from a comedy space, people don't expect you to suddenly be like, ab main eyeshadow laga raha hu, main contour laga raha hu. So there was that reaction, but I guess the one thing I've done right as a content creator is find the right audience, like I said, because they always know, they always see these signs that, okay, this is a person, isko बार-बार चीजें अलग-अलग चीजें करने का शौक है. So like I also put up dance videos. I'm not a professional dancer. I just like doing it.
Things that you enjoy doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And as you said, everything has an audience.
Exactly.
And I really believe that, sometimes we may have a lot of confidence to do something, and a lot of people out there, don't, or they, unki jhijak hoti hai,
Correct.
how will people react? But sometimes, because we're in a position of power, by just doing something, we're giving a lot of people that power and that confidence. So I'm sure you must have inspired so many people to come out there. And
This one time, this woman messaged me. She said, I've scolded my son for secretly doing makeup. But after watching your videos, I felt so guilty कि मैंने उसे क्यों, like, why did I make him feel like he's doing a sin, like he's committing a crime behind closed doors? And now she was like, now I let him, like, if he wants to play with makeup. And I feel like I felt really good about it.
But that's so lovely, when you can see the actual impact of your work.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of us who are doing this. There are people who've inspired me. People like Sushant Divgikar have inspired me. And I've known Sushant for so long. So I feel like all of this little by little, we'll probably get there one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, as you said, this lady reached out to you, and interacting with your audience is so important for you. But what has been the funniest interaction that you've had with your fans?
Oh my God.
Or like the most memorable interaction that you've had with them?
See, the thing with content creators, we're very approachable, right? So, एक तो मैं जब भी मयूर विहार में, I come from East Delhi, तो मैं जब भी मयूर विहार में गोलगप्पे खा रहा होता हूँ, मुझे फैंस सिर्फ तभी टकराते हैं जब मेरे हाथ में गोलगप्पा होता है. And it's such an awkward thing.
Position.
Like, yeah, it's such an awkward thing. And then एक बार this girl comes to me and she was like a boomerang, okay? She was like stuck, and she probably didn't remember my name, which is fine. So I was like, that's me. She was like, can I get a photo? I was like, yeah, okay,
with the golgappa or without
okay,
the golgappa?
I was like, can I eat this first? She was like, okay. And then the water is spilling and it's awkward. And then I was like, chalo, photo खींचते हैं. We're clicking a picture and suddenly her mother comes. And for the mother who doesn't know me, she's like, ये random लड़के के साथ photo क्यों खिंचवा रही है सड़क पे? क्योंकि मैं shorts t-shirt में घूम रहा हूँ. And she's like, कौन है ये? मेरे सामने, okay? And she's like, मम्मी ये वो videos बनाता है. I said, she said, हाँ. And I'm supposed to like, namaste auntie. And she's like, मम्मी ये YouTube पे videos बनाता है. She held her hand. She's like, चलो यहाँ से, कोई जरूरत नहीं है.
But did she get the picture?
No.
Oh no, we need to find her. And we need to give her golgappas and a photo.
I just wanted to go out of there. I was like, भाई बहुत भीड़ देख रही है यहाँ पे.
Auntie, if you're seeing this, ये बहुत अच्छा लड़का है. Please आपकी बेटी को photo लेने दो उनके साथ.
Please.
But you were in your jeans and t-shirt and all of that. But normally and today, you really play around with fashion.
Yeah.
So how important is fashion when it comes to self-expression and confidence?
See, I feel like very late in life I realized that I enjoy fashion because bachpan mein, the kind of family that I come from, we didn't really have access to designers or like a lot of branded clothes. So bachpan mein, there's that desire that gets unfulfilled while growing up. So now that I have access to designers and designers are ready to dress me up, I really enjoy it because it's not something that I could do before. And imagine, it's after becoming a content creator that I realized I enjoy fashion, I enjoy makeup. It was never an option for me before that. So I really like it.
But is it more helpful to you on days when you're not feeling your best?
Of course, yes. And do you agree?
Yeah, of course.
Like dressing up, just...
I think just doing whatever makes me happy. I think first I used to do that. I used to want to like dress up because of the pressure of having to look a certain way or be presentable. You're going to get clicked all the time. I used to take that pressure
and
very
you would have so
strongly.
much pressure of it.
And it was from a very, young age. So I would get very worked up that, oh, I'm getting papped, so my hair has to look a certain way. I have to wear this, I have to wear that. But the more I've kind of let go and realized the importance of being myself again, so that I give a young girl or young boy out there the confidence to be themselves, I think that's more my jam.
That's beautiful.
So a little heavy question. What is your biggest fear in life and how do you plan on overcoming it?
Okay, that's actually a very heavy question. Okay, I think my biggest fear in life is that it's a lot of years that I took to reach where I have. And I feel like, I don't know if people like me get a second chance, So I feel that abhi jo hai, isko, how do I build it up as a content creator? How do I move to the next level? Because see, social relevancy is a real thing. We've just not been told about it because हमसे पहले इतने creators होते नहीं थे. So now, like, we are the ones
You're the first generation.
I may not be the first generation, but yeah, one of the first,
to complete a whole thing.
Correct. And none of the creators know where this goes, right? So that insecurity, ki, now what next? Because how many times can you surprise your audience again and again and again? Like, I remember lockdown ke time pe comedy page was picking up very well, and then the makeup thing happened. Then people were like, oh wow, like he's a surprise package. He can also do this. But now what? And so now, like, I'm training as an actor. I've moved to Mumbai. All of that. But I think the biggest fear is that whatever I've accumulated, how do I protect it, and how do I like move forward and not lose it? Because I don't know if I'll ever get this lucky again in life that I'll find such a loving audience.
Yeah, but I think stepping back and being grateful for how far you've come is very
100%.
important, and giving yourself a little pat on your.
You just gave me the solution to dealing with this.
Yeah, I think just because even I feel that all the time, because when a good thing is happening to you, your first thought is like, oh, what if it goes away? No, what if it goes away? And I think just stepping back and kind of being grateful in the moment and taking it all in and realizing how far you've come.
Fair, yeah.
Instead of thinking about how far you need to go, you've also come a long way.
That's actually very true, because I remember if I like reel back to 5-6 years ago, when the biggest deal for me was कि यार मेरे Instagram पे ना 10,000 followers हो जाएं, तब मेरा world वही था कि यार 10,000 followers हो जाए, मैं बहुत खुश होऊंगा life में. And now I'm sitting here being like, अब followers कब बढ़ेंगे?
Yeah, you always want like the next thing, the next thing.
But like you rightly said, it's sometimes just very healthy to just step back and be like, look how far you've come. It doesn't matter how far you go from here, but you've come quite far.
Yeah, like I read this quote where it was like, you are existing in some form of what you've prayed for before,
It's beautiful.
मैंने नहीं लिखी है पर मैंने पढ़ी है Instagram पे. But now let's put an ankush to this episode.
Let's do that.
It's been a lot of fun and it's left me with a lot of positive thoughts and gratitude. So thank you for being
That's usually not the effect I have on people.
No,
you can
but
ask
you
my
did.
manager, but I'm glad
You
you're
have
feeling
it on
positive
me and a
after.
lot of people.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. You're great at this. Like, I felt so comfortable. I didn't even realize कब हम कहाँ से कहाँ conversation गई. Thank you so much.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
No, but you taught me a very important thing, as I said, is, to be in the moment, to, put an ankush on any negative thoughts that you're having. And that's my so positive homework for you guys today.
Me too.
Is to, just put an ankush on any negative thoughts that you're having and write 3 things that you're grateful for.
Oh. I need to do this actually.
Say it now. Say 3 things you're grateful for.
I am grateful for the fact that I was resilient enough to like survive all those years when things were not happening for me. Wow, this is tougher than you think it is, right?
It is.
Oh, shit. Okay. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for opportunities like these. I'm grateful that I had the resources that I already had to get here. I think it's also very important to be grateful for from where you start, right?
Yeah.
Because there are people who may not have had those resources also. So I think,
Your
cheers.
turn now.